What's up, guys? Jeff Nippard here, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely fundamental to your fitness journey. Are you slamming protein shakes multiple times a day, meticulously planning every meal around chicken breast, or constantly stressing over hitting your exact macro targets? How much protein do you really need to achieve your specific goals? Today we're going to cut through the noise. We'll explore its role in fat loss, muscle gain, and overall health. Welcome to Tyro Fitness. Let's get into it. Alright, let's lay the groundwork. Before we discuss how much protein you need, it's crucial to understand why protein is so important. Protein isn't just about building muscles. Its role in the human body is extensive and fundamental. Think of it as the primary construction material for your entire system. Protein is composed of amino acids, the building blocks of life. Your muscles, organs, skin, hair, and nails all rely on protein. Enzymes and hormones, which regulate bodily functions, are proteins. Even your immune system relies on proteins to fight off infections. Without adequate protein, your body cannot effectively recover from workouts or build new muscle mass. Protein intake is a cornerstone of any effective muscle building or strength gaining program. Beyond muscle, protein plays a significant role in metabolism. It has the highest thermic effect of food compared to carbohydrates and fats. This means your body burns more calories digesting protein. Protein is also the most satiating macronutrient. Including enough protein in your meals can help you feel fuller for longer. Adequate protein intake is vital for recovery. Faster recovery means you can train harder and make better progress. Protein supports countless physiological processes. Understanding its importance helps frame why getting enough is critical for everyone. It's the foundation of a strong, healthy, and resilient body. Now that we've established the critical roles protein plays, let's talk about the numbers. The RDA for protein is often cited but can be misleading for active individuals. The current RDA for adults is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. This number is designed to prevent deficiency in sedentary individuals. For active people, the protein needs are higher. The RDA is a minimum, not an optimal intake. For those engaging in resistance training or endurance exercise, higher protein intake is beneficial. Research shows that higher intakes support muscle protein synthesis, body composition, and recovery. The RDA is a starting point, not a performance ceiling. If your goals extend beyond avoiding deficiency, the RDA is likely insufficient. Studies suggest higher protein intakes for athletes and regular trainers. These studies look at lean body mass, strength gains, and muscle repair. The RDA serves to prevent deficiency but isn't tailored for fitness goals. If you're training and aiming for specific goals, meeting the RDA might mean missing out on potential progress. It's like putting just enough fuel in your car to avoid running out. Move beyond the baseline figure and consider scientific recommendations. The RDA is a floor, not a ceiling. Understanding this distinction is the first step towards personalizing your protein intake. We need to look at context-specific recommendations. Let's move on to how to tailor your intake to your goals. So, if the RDA isn't the optimal target for active individuals, how much protein do you actually need? Your body's demand for protein varies depending on your goals. If your primary goal is fat loss, protein helps preserve lean muscle mass. During a caloric deficit, higher protein intake can prevent muscle loss. For fat loss, aim for 1.6 to 2.4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Protein helps preserve muscle, provides a metabolic advantage, and promotes satiety. For muscle gain, you need a surplus of calories and sufficient protein. Aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. This ensures your muscles have ample amino acids for growth. For athletes or serious lifters, protein needs might be at the upper end of this range. For sedentary or lightly active individuals, the RDA might be closer to adequate. However, a slightly higher intake can offer benefits related to satiety and muscle preservation. Let's put this into a practical example. If you weigh 70 kilograms and your goal is to build muscle, aim for 112 to 154 grams of protein per day. These ranges are well supported by current research. Your protein needs are dynamic and goal dependent. It's about understanding the principles and adjusting your intake. Tracking your intake can be insightful. Make adjustments to align with evidence-based recommendations. Let's move on to quality protein sources. We've established why protein is crucial and how much you need. The next question is, where should you get this protein from? Not all protein sources are created equal. High-quality protein sources provide all 9 essential amino acids. Animal-based proteins are typically complete proteins. Chicken breast is lean, packed with protein, and versatile. Eggs are the gold standard for protein quality. Greek yogurt offers casein protein and probiotics. Fish provides high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Lean beef and other lean red meats offer complete protein and important micronutrients. For plant-based diets, lentils, tofu, and tempeh are excellent options. Chickpeas and other legumes are good sources of plant-based protein. Quinoa is a complete protein and valuable for plant-based diets. Nuts and seeds provide protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Protein supplements like whey and casein are convenient. Plant-based protein powders are available for those who are dairy intolerant. Supplements should be viewed as additions to a whole food diet. The bulk of your protein should come from nutrient-dense whole foods. Let's move on to making your daily target achievable. Knowing your protein target is one thing, consistently hitting it is another. Distribute your protein intake throughout the day. Choose protein-dense foods at each meal and snack. For breakfast, consider incorporating eggs and Greek yogurt. This sets a strong foundation. For lunch, opt for a chicken breast, lean fish, or tofu. Pair your protein source with complex carbohydrates and vegetables. For snacks, choose protein-rich alternatives like a protein shake, nuts, or cottage cheese. For dinner, aim for a substantial portion of a quality protein source. By ensuring each meal contains significant protein, your daily target becomes manageable. Let's look at a practical example. 3 eggs and Greek yogurt for breakfast, a chicken breast salad for lunch, a protein shake as a snack, and a salmon fillet for dinner. This adds up to around 135 grams of protein. Be mindful of the protein content of your food choices. Spread your protein intake evenly across meals. Experiment with different recipes and cooking methods. Consistency is key to achieving your fitness goals. Hitting your protein target is about smart choices and consistent effort. Plan ahead and incorporate a variety of protein-rich foods. Let's move on to the consequences of lacking protein. It's important to understand the potential negative consequences of not getting enough protein. Protein deficiency can hinder your progress and impact your overall well-being. One significant consequence is muscle loss. If your dietary protein intake is insufficient, your body may break down muscle tissue. A slower metabolism can also result from inadequate protein. Muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. Increased cravings and hunger are common with low protein intake. Protein's satiating effect plays a crucial role in appetite regulation. Your immune system can also be affected. Insufficient protein can impair the production and function of immune cells. For active individuals, insufficient protein can lead to impaired recovery and performance. Chronically low protein intake can affect skin, hair, and nail health. Severe protein deficiency can cause issues like edema and stunted growth. Ensuring your protein intake aligns with your activity level and goals is paramount. Let's address concerns about consuming too much protein. A common concern is whether you can consume too much protein. The myth that high-protein diets can harm your kidneys is persistent. For individuals with healthy kidneys, high-protein intakes are safe. Numerous studies show no adverse effects on kidney function in healthy individuals. The kidneys adapt to higher protein loads. Ensure adequate hydration when consuming a high-protein diet. Balance your overall diet to meet all macro and micronutrient needs. For muscle building, benefits plateau around 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram. Consuming significantly more protein doesn't lead to greater muscle gains. Some people might experience digestive discomfort with high protein intake. Gradual increases and easily digestible protein sources can help. High protein diets can be more expensive. Extreme, unbalanced diets are not advisable for long-term health. For healthy individuals, high protein diets are generally safe and beneficial. Let's wrap up with the key takeaways. Alright guys, that's a deep dive into the science and practicalities of protein intake. We've covered why it's essential, debunked the RDA for active folks, and laid out how to tailor your intake to your specific goals. Here's the bottom line. Most people, especially those who are active, are likely not eating enough protein. Aim for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Prioritize whole food sources and use supplements strategically. Track your intake to see where you stand. Making adjustments can lead to noticeable improvements in your progress. If this video helped, smash that like button and subscribe to Tyro Fitness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.